Hi, I'm Jackie Roby, Chief Excellence Officer at Inspire Journey Consulting. And today I have with me the incredible Loulu Lima of Book Here, Give Here. Lulu, thank you so much for taking time today.
Oh my God, thank you for inviting me. This is an awesome experience to be here with you and talk about all the amazing things that travel can do on the wellness side.
Absolutely.
So, and we've got so much to talk about.
True story. So Lulu, first and foremost, I would love for you to talk a little bit more about your agency, about Book Here, Give Here, because I think you do something that's so special and it really touches my heart.
Awesome. Well, so Book Here, Give Here is all about curated travel experiences around the globe that allow for social responsibility to be included in it. So, what we do is that when we earn a commission on anything that we book on your behalf, you would donate a portion of that to a local charity here in the US. And those are the charities are from our vetted list. The From there, in destination, there's two things that can happen. One, we can add volunteerism to your trip, so that way you can have a great experience of giving back and so forth. But the other part is, and it comes all naturally, is that I work with small business owners like myself and you, Jackie, to make sure that travel is stays sustainable and equitable. So we work to make sure that all those tourism dollars really keep the destinations independent. And that's super important because the world runs on small businesses.
Absolutely. I love everything about that. It's paying it forward in some of the most fun and amazing ways.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that we continue to feel good and do good
Yes.
through you, through working with you. So that's
Yes. And
fantastic.
all you have to do is book through me. So there isn't an extra cost. It's all the same. The cost is the cost. So it's just a matter of how we make it happen.
Exactly. So one of the cool things, obviously we all got social media, we're all here. I saw something from Lulu that said workcation, and I went, "What?" So talk to us about workcation. What is this?
Yeah. So workation is a great opportunity because we're now most of us are working from home, right? So a lot of, even if you work for a company or things like that, you're being sent home. You're not being put in that office space, and so you can work from anywhere. And so whether you have quarantine restrictions or anything along those lines, you can still work in a different place. And whether it's, say, a resort in Cancun, or you can do this on a safari in Tanzania. As long as you've got everything you need, you've got your internet, you've got your laptop, your cell phone's working, all that good stuff. You can have a workation. So you work for the hours that you need to, and then you're on vacation the rest of the time. So how great would it be just to find yourself in on the beach somewhere and being able to be like, oh my God, I can literally enjoy. And you can do it for a 2 week period. You can do there's many resorts, and there's even now a bunch of homes that are doing this as well. Like they're actually positioning themselves, so it's not just resorts. Now there's a lot of short-term rentals that are going, come for 14 days, and look at the great experience you're going to have. So lots of opportunities overall for this workation. And then if you've got kids, you've got that digital learning, right? Well, they can digital learn everywhere. Doesn't matter. So why not go somewhere and have them learn about a local history, have them walk in the footsteps of that history. It's not something they're going to learn in a textbook. It's not something they're going to retain. And it's going to be something that's going to help them build their character. It'll continue to educate them, and it'll have an everlasting effect. They'll be writing essays about this for their entire scholastic years.
Oh, you're so right. And the thing is so much of what you learn when you learn and retain things, it can relate to that sensory experience. So, they could be learning something within science or something within English and be thinking about this moment that they're spending in Mexico and be able to remember that forever. And that even helps them. Like, that's phenomenal.
Exactly. So they can be. There are exchange programs actually, or exchange is the wrong word, but there are programs in Mexico actually where you can have that cultural immersion, that language. So you can learn the Spanish, and there are other children same age, and even adults that are learning English. so that you got so it's a true transformational. You're giving opportunities to another culture to learn what you know, and they're going to teach you what they know. I
See, that's
mean,
amazing.
and that is true cultural immersion, and it gives you an opportunity to get to that extra level. There's a school, a nonprofit actually, it's called Natik, that is south of Tulum, and they offer this amazing program. And you can go for a week, you can go for 2 weeks. Some people send their children for the entire summer. Um, so and all the protocols are being followed, and you live with a local family and everything. So it's just a great adventure.
I love that. So let me ask you, because I know things are changing and there's some flexibility, but what destinations do you see are doing this often, and what are your recommendations behind it?
Yeah, so great question. So Mexico obviously is wide open for us as Americans to fly into. So certainly that should be a no-brainer. There was many different Caribbean countries that are open. Some of them require COVID testing. All of them are offering some type of format of this. So it just really depends on your budget and what you want to experience at the end of the day. So we're really going to have that conversation overall when you come to myself as your travel advisor or another travel advisor. You're going to be asked a number of different questions. And we're going to be able to determine based on that. Like I said, Tanzania is open. So, I mean, you can go and have an African safari and still do this amazing adventure, right? So, and work and do your thing. So you're not necessarily taking away. And with the time difference, it's really easy to do. So you're living a dual life, so to speak. You know that you have that movie experience. It's super surreal, right?
Yeah.
Um,
And you can't say anymore, I don't have the time. This is the time.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is it. And Ecuador and the Galapagos just opened up to
Mm.
Americans. So again, all you need is a COVID test. And your travel advisor, again, myself or whoever you work with, will guide you along all of those processes. So if whatever you want to do, it's totally there available for you. We talk about all, these great destinations. I love Mexico because it's quick and easy for us as Americans, but we don't have to be limited to that. Costa Rica has opened up to 12 states right now. They will be opening up many more. I'm in Texas, and I'm crossing my fingers that they open it up so that Texas can go, so I can go in November. So I'm scheduled to go down there for a week and check out different hotels and see what's going on. So I'm traveling. I hope you guys are too.
That's amazing. And the Retreat Costa Rica is going to be having some workcation specials as well. So you'll see that coming.
I love it. I can't wait.
All right, so let's talk wellness. What do you do for your self-care?
You know, just putting my feet on the sand and just having the ocean is one of the best medicines for me. Having that and a dog next to me is probably the even better medication I could ever ask for. So the kisses of a puppy on the ocean are the best.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I love about Turks and Caicos is actually you can do that there. They've got the pot cake rescue that's there, and so you can actually take a rescue dog with you for the day, and you can be on the beach with them and things like that. And there's a lot of people who end up adopting the dogs at that point and bringing them back home.
Oh,
So
that's good emotional therapy. Yeah.
exactly. You see? So that's great wellness. Another piece of wellness that I do love is I love getting massages. But who doesn't, right? But I have a very unique massage therapist in Mexico, in Cancun, where he gives me a massage on the cabana on the beach. And the minute I get there, I call Gerardo, he's my guy, and I go, I need my 90 minutes. Sometimes I book 120 just because I know it's been a while. And oh my God, he does these Mayan rituals that that cleanse me, and I love it, and
Mhm.
it brings me to that next level.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So yeah, and it's amazing, and having it with the ocean, just the Caribbean Sea, just right there. You're hearing the waves. You're in a closed cabana, so it's private. It's if you want to be naked in there, it's perfectly safe and fine. There's no issues. No one's gonna see you. You have no worries.
Ah, it sounds absolutely amazing, and the idea of adding tradition into that, and a level of ceremony, it really is so transformative.
It
Um,
is.
I
So
love
I've got a few different things that I really love. Um, and then there's another part of wellness that we don't always talk about, but it's soft adventure,
Mm,
right? So it's that hiking, it's that taking that kayak or just that paddle boat, or stand up paddle or whatever. Look, I'm a big girl, but I do it all. So if I can do it, there's no excuse for anybody to say that they can't do it. And so and that in itself is also very very wellness. And
definitely, it's about moving your body and being in nature and choosing something that brings you joy.
exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of moving pieces that I love about wellness, and that's one of the reasons why I love to sell the wellness travel concept, because it's one of the pillars of my itinerary ratings. I do that. I also focus on gastronomy. So because anything food related is also wellness, what
Mhm.
we put into our body. So we haven't even touched about that, right? So wellness is eating, and eating that local, having that local culture, and having that cultural immersion through food it is another way of being happy and sharing joy. When you break bread with somebody, you have this a euphoria with someone else.
So
How
true.
great of a wellness experience is that?
Oh, it's so beautiful. And Lulu, thank you. I am so grateful for today. I'm so grateful for your time and your enthusiasm and insight. So, Loulu Lima, book here, give here, workcation, and then some wellness extraordinaire. So,
Thank you.
thanks again.
Love you, and thank you so much for having me.
You bet.